This is the East Coast Economic Update for March the 22nd, 2009. Before I begin my report, I'm going to start with a story. In 1922, Stalin had taken over after Lenin had died, and Trotsky had run away to Mexico. So the story goes that, Stalin is in Red Square, everybody's applauding, and he gets to the microphone, to the lectern, and says, "Comrades, I have here a telegram from Trotsky," and it reads, "Stalin, you were right. I was wrong. You should live very long." And everybody applauds, and he puts his hands, whatever. And this little Jewish guy comes up to Comrade Stalin and says, "Comrade Stalin, I think you've read the telegram incorrectly." He says, fine. So he quiets everyone down and says, "Comrades, in fairness of communism, we will let the Jewish boy stand there and read the telegram the way it was supposed to be read." He stands up. The little Jewish guy gets up to the thing, and he goes, "Stalin, I was wrong. You were right. Ugh, you should live so long." So what's the joke for? What I'm trying to explain is that the message is true. It is the person interpreting the message that makes it false or true. A couple of days ago, Mr. Liddy, before Congress, was making a statement that without these retention bonuses that he was giving out through taxpayer money, would cause, if we asked them to give the money back, they would give it, quote unquote, would give the money back and their resignation. And this caused consternation and confusion and a lot of people frustrated. But the message is true. If you gave them back the retention bonuses, they would resign. And they would go to viable companies, or they'd start their own. This is free market capitalism. Now I'm going to put, of course, over here a list from the Financial Times. The editor was crying that this horrible thing, if we give back the retention bonuses in our contracts and contract law and blah, 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 this will cause a mass collapse and people will not trust the government to support them when they need it. My wife read that to me yesterday, actually. When I came back from synagogue, I said, good. That means people will not trust. Whenever the government comes in, the free market will work and people will go and disperse themselves to places where they could be better used or much better used. And if they think that they can't get a job anywhere else, well, they're going to force a dying company to become viable again. This is the aspect of what I'm trying to say. The purpose of free market capitalism is that people come together, they build a business, and when that business model no longer works, people disperse to other places, to more viable ones, or change the scam or schema is the term that I hate to use the word scam because it has a negative connotation, and it does, and it is. But the model, the operation model, can be changed, and in some cases, a business can continue with a different operational model. This is free market capitalism. This is not what we're doing right now. So listen to the message. Don't get angry that Liddy is warning you that these people will leave. Take it as it is. They're supposed to leave. This is not a viable company, and the government is not a business model. So, until further notice, peace.